Welcome to Business Studies for JSS 3. Today we study balance of trade and balance of payments. What is trade? In international trade, countries buy goods from other countries, imports, and sell goods to other countries, exports. The difference between what a country earns from exports and what it spends on imports is very important to its economy. Balance of trade, BOT. The balance of trade is the difference between the value of a country's exports and its imports of goods, also called visible trade or merchandise trade. Formula: balance of trade equals exports, goods, minus imports, goods. Two possible outcomes. 1. Trade surplus, favorable balance of trade when a country's exports are more than its imports. Export earnings, import spending equals trade surplus. This is generally good for the economy, more money flowing in than out. 2. Trade deficit, unfavorable balance of trade when a country's imports are more than its exports. Import spending, export earnings equals trade deficit. More money flowing out than in, this can weaken the currency. Nigeria's balance of trade. Nigeria's main export is crude oil. When oil prices are high, Nigeria tends to have a trade surplus. When oil prices fall or Nigeria imports more refined petroleum products, it can slip into a trade deficit. Balance of payments, BOP. The balance of payments is a comprehensive record of all economic transactions between a country and the rest of the world over a period of time, usually 1 year. It is broader than the balance of trade. It includes goods, services, income, and financial transactions. The balance of payments has three main accounts. 1. Current account, records trade in goods, visible trade, and services, invisible trade, tourism, shipping, insurance, education. Also includes income, dividends, wages sent home, and current transfers, remittances, money sent home by Nigerians abroad. 2. Capital account, records transfers of capital, debt forgiveness, purchases of non-produced assets. 3. Financial account, records investment flows, foreign direct investment, FDI, portfolio investment, loans. Nigeria's balance of payments. Nigeria's current account is heavily influenced by oil export revenues, remittances. Nigeria is one of Africa's top recipients. Nigerians abroad send billions of dollars home annually. Import of manufactured goods, food, and fuel. Importance of monitoring balance of payments. 1. Currency stability. A large deficit can weaken the naira. 2. Debt management. Monitoring helps manage foreign debt. 3. Policy decisions. Government can adjust import duties or export incentives. Remember, balance of trade/BOT equals difference between value of a country's exports plus imports of goods equals visible trade or merchandise trade. Formula equals balance of trade equals export/goods minus import/goods. Two possible outcomes. Trade surplus/favorable equals exports are more than imports equals export earnings greater than import spending equals generally good for economy equals more money flowing in than out. Trade deficit/unfavorable equals imports are more than exports equals import spending greater than export earnings equals more money flowing out than in equals can weaken the currency. Nigeria's balance of trade equals main export is crude oil. When oil prices high equals Nigeria tends to have trade surplus. When oil prices fall or Nigeria imports more refined petroleum equals can slip into trade deficit. Balance of payments/BOP equals comprehensive record of all economic transactions between a country and rest of world over a period equals usually 1 year. Broader than balance of trade equals includes goods plus services plus income plus financial transactions. Three main accounts. Current account equals records trade in goods/visible trade plus services/invisible trade equals tourism plus shipping plus insurance plus education plus income equals dividends plus wages plus current transfers/remittances equals money sent home by Nigerians abroad. Capital account equals records transfers of capital equals debt forgiveness. Financial account equals records investment flows equals foreign direct investment/FDI plus portfolio investment plus loans. Nigeria's BOP. heavily influenced by oil export revenues plus remittances equals Nigeria one of Africa's top recipients plus import of manufactured goods plus food plus fuel. Importance, currency stability equals large deficit can weaken Naira, debt management, policy decisions equals government can adjust import duties or export incentives. Thank you.